Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel English with our Comrade. So today I'm going to talk a bit on IELTS test format and the purpose of IELTS test, why this test is taken and what is the purpose of it, what is and what will be the format of it. So all will be discussed in this video. Watch that video till the end and don't skip it. And if you want to know more about IELTS, I have already made video about it. Link is in the description. Watch that video as well. Inshallah, it will help you out. And if you are new in this channel, do subscribe channel and press the bell icon for more videos. As you know, you all are aware about four sections of IELTS, namely reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Now, one will always take the listening, reading, and writing parts on this all on the same day, one after the other, means there is no break. And what's the purpose of listening test? So here are some points. I have mentioned it. The IELTS listening test is designed to assess a wide range of listening skills, including how well a candidate understands main ideas and specific factual information, recognize the opinions, attitudes, and purpose of a speaker, follow the development of an argument. Listening test format. So it's the most important point, that what will be the format of listening test format. Candidate listens to 4 recordings of native English speakers and then writes his answers to a series of questions. For example, the first one, recording one, will be about what? A conversation between two people set in an everyday social context. Recording 2 is about a monologue set in any everyday social context. Example, speech about local facilities. Now, what is monologue? A usually long dramatic speech by a single actor, means there is no another actor. That is called what? That is monologue. And recording 3 is what? A conversation between up to 4 people set in an educational or training context. For example, a university tutor and a student discussing an assignment. Recording 4 is about a monologue on an academic subject. For example, a university lecture. Timing is what? Timing is 30 minutes and candidate is allowed to extra 10 minutes to transfer his answers from your questions booklet to your answers. Number of questions, there will be 40 questions. And task types, a variety of questions types are used, like choosing the following multiple choices, matching, plain, map, diagram labeling, and form, note, table, flow chart or summary completion, and sentence completion. So these all are the formats of tasks of listening. And marks, like each correct answer receives 1 mark. Scores out of 40 are converted to the IELTS ninth band scale. Scores are recorded in full and half bands. Purpose of reading. Second part is purpose of reading tests. So the IELTS reading test is designed to assess a wide range of reading skills. Now, read for the general sense of a passage. The second point, read for the main ideas, read for detail, understand inferences and implied meaning, recognize a writer's opinions, attitudes, and purpose, follow the development of an argument. And what will be the format of reading test? So the first one is academic reading. Format 3 long texts which range from the descriptive and factual to the discursive and analytical. These are taken from books, journals, magazines, and newspapers. Timing is 60 minutes and 40 questions will be there. And fill gaps in a passage of written text or in a table, match headings to written text to diagrams or charts, and complete sentences. Give short answers to open questions, answer multiple choice questions. And what will be the marks? There will be 40 marks and in whole and a half bands. And the second one is general training reading. The first one was academic reading, the second one is general training reading, and the format is extract from books, magazines, newspapers, notes, and advertisements, company handbooks and guidelines is taken. Timing is again the same, 60 minutes, and 40 questions will be there. Fill gaps in a passage of written text or in a table, match headings to written text to a diagrams, or open charts like complete sentences, give short answers to open questions, answer multiple choice question. Means there will be multiple choice questions as well. And marks will be, there will be 40 marks converted to the IELTS 9 band scale, and scores are reported in whole and a half bands. Well, the third one is purpose of reading test. Now, what is the purpose of reading test? The IELTS writing test is designed to assess a wide range of writing skills. What are they? Writing a response appropriately and organize ideas, use a range of vocabulary and grammar accurately. Now, writing test format. The first one is academic writing. Format is candidate is allowed to write in a formal style in the IELTS. Academic writing test in task 1 is provided with a table, chart of diagram. He is asked to describe, summarize, or explain the information in his own words. Means there will be he will have to use his own sense. He will have to write by himself. This might involve describing and explaining data, describing the stages of process or how something works, or describing an object or event. Well, the second task will be about candidate is asked to write an essay in response to a point of view, argument, or problem, and he is supposed to find the issues interesting and easy to understand. The same, the timing is again for all the same, that is 60 minutes, and task times 2 tasks. The candidate is asked to write at least 150 words for task 1 and at least 150 words for task 2. So means the first one will be 150 words you have to write about it, and the second one 250 words about any topic you have to write. And the marks, again there will be that means a certified IELTS examiner task 2 is worth twice as much as task 1 in the IELTS writing test, and scores are reported in whole and a half bands. Well, the second, like general training writing format, the topics used in IELTS general writing test are of general interest. For example, the first one is candidate is provided with a situation and asked to write a letter requesting information or explaining the situation. He can with the letter in a personal, semi-formal, or formal style. And the second task, he is asked to write an essay in response to a point of view, arguments, or problem. Candidate can use a very personal style. Well, the timing is again the same, 60 minutes, and number of questions there will be 2, and task and 1 and 2. Candidate is asked to write at least 150 words and 250 words essay, and marks like this writing may be a mark certified IELTS explained like task 2 is worth twice as much as task 1 in the IELTS writing test. Well, the last one, that is purpose of speaking test. The IELTS speaking test is designed to see that how will a candidate communicate opinions and information on everyday topics and common experiences. To do this, candidate will need to answer a range of questions, speak at length on a given topic using appropriate language, means formal language, organize his ideas coherently, coherent and cohesion, so both are important, and express and justify a candidate's opinions, analyze, discuss, and speculate about issues. Well, what is the format of speaking test format? The first one, the part 1 is, that is, the examiner will introduce him or herself and ask a candidate to introduce himself and confirm his identity. The examiner will ask him general questions, means examiner will have and will ask general questions. For example, home, family, work, studies, and interests, means about all questions will be about his life, about his family, about his interest. The games, that can be the games, that can be about books, And the second part is that is the examiner will give candidate a task card which asks him to talk about a particular topic, including points to include in his talk. Candidate will be given 1 minute to prepare and make notes. He will then be asked to talk for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic, and he will not be interrupted during this time. So it is important to keep talking. The examiner will then ask him 1 or 2 questions on the same topic, means the topic which is discussed by that student for 1 or 2 minutes. The examiner will again ask just 1 or 2 questions on the same topic which was discussed on which will be discussed by that student. And the third part is that is the examiner will ask you further questions which are connected to the topic of part 2. These questions are designed to give you an opportunity to discuss more abstract issues and ideas. And timing is that is little bit different from that three formats, that is for 11 to 14 minutes. And the second that marks candidates will be assessed on his performance throughout the test by certificated IELTS examiners. He will be marked on the four criteria. The first one like fluency and coherence. So obviously if you speak, so you must have fluency on that language. And the second, that is lexical resource and grammatical range. Grammar is also important. You must have a strong grip on grammar and accuracy. And this last one, that is pronunciation is most important. You must know that how to pronounce any word. It has also a great impression on the that teacher or that examiner. So it was all about the formats and the purpose of IELTS test. So I hope it has been helpful, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And if you have liked this video, must share, like, comment, and do subscribe channel. Allah Hafiz. Take care of yourself.